right, all right, all right. Were y'all ready?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Welcome back to our YouTube Elvis Fans Matter. And we're going to answer a few more questions and tell as many lies. I mean,
A few more
tell
lies.
All right. Let's
Stories
That
if we
fly
can.
is
put my eyeballs
driving me
on
crazy.
here.
Shoe flies.
She flies.
Here, I get the
Bother me.
fly swatter. We'll whack it.
Whack it. No, you won't. What? Be still. Slap.
Did Elvis like the Bee Gees? Stayin' alive.
That's cute, Danielle.
Try it again. I like it, man. Yeah, Daniel. Go, girl.
I don't know. I don't know if he did or not.
I don't remember
I
him
don't remember him commenting.
commenting, but he listened to radio, a
Yeah.
lot of times at night, and I'm pretty sure he listened to their music. I mean, they were,
Yeah.
doggone good, or just doggone. I don't know.
I liked the Bee Gees.
You did?
Yeah.
Was Elvis ever invited to any show? Excuse me, any shows like the Tonight Show?
I don't know.
Excuse me.
They probably.
I would imagine he was.
Shouldn't
But
have hit that high note there.
Colonel.
Colonel didn't believe in letting Elvis do anything for free.
Overexposed,
Yeah,
or
yeah,
you know.
yeah.
he-
Well, I mean, it's not like he needed the exposure or the. I mean,
no,
you
but
know.
he
But
was
it-
like that.
But I'm sure, like when he was coming up younger, he done like the Milton Berle, Dorsey
Yeah.
Brothers, and Ed Sullivan, but
when he
he
got,
got paid for them,
Yeah.
and like the Tonight Show with Johnny Carson, I'm sure they probably would pay him, so he didn't, and he stayed away from me. Here's Elvis.
here's
Do you
Elvis.
think that the Stutz was Elvis's favorite?
Yes,
I do.
Yeah.
that and the Ferrari, the Black
Yeah.
Mamba.
He called it the Black Mamba.
Did he?
That was in the last year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the Stutz was my favorite all-time car. I loved that car. It was beautiful.
So you think that was his favorite of all time that he had was probably the Stutz?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was.
Did he park it out back or in front of Graceland?
Well, he parked it outside the gate, in case anybody wanted to drive it, and all that. Yeah,
Nowadays.
no, he kept it.
He usually kept
he'd
it in
keep
front.
it out front most of the time.
Okay.
Sometimes they'd park it in back and maybe
He
have
parked it
the
wherever he wanted to.
Pantera or the Mercedes limousine.
You leave it out front, outside of the gates. Nowadays, you come up, it'll be on cinder block.
Yeah.
Did he have any intentions of ever replacing the Stutz before his death? Did he ever talk about replacing it and getting something else?
No, he would have kept the stuff and just got
he
something
would've
Just
else.
got something else to drive.
It had personal things in it that he liked, and
Elvis
the
and
trim and all, the gold trim and all that.
What, was
He
it
just-
was it customized for him?
I don't know if it. Probably so.
a little bit of it was inside, was probably customized for him, I know the first Stutz he had that was wrecked, I mean, it didn't look anything near as like the one he got,
The black one.
the other one. Yeah, both of them were black. One had black interior, best I remember, so I don't know, but I don't think Elvis, was much into, different vehicles in his last years as he was,
Yeah.
In fact, the only time I remember Elvis, being interested in a car was that white Lincoln limousine that was used in a movie, and he liked it, and somehow or another he wound up, buying it, and but that was the last one, and
Can
he
you
used it
imagine?
some.
Can you imagine this? This actually happened. Going to the pet store and loading up dogs in the Stutz? We did.
Yeah, he never thought about stuff like that.
It didn't bother him.
If it hit him,
Whatever hit
Well,
him
I
on
mean-
that, that was, I want to do it now.
Yeah, he
didn't like
wouldn't
to wait.
say like you can't eat candy or you can't eat anything in this car. You can't. Things like that didn't bother him because, well, it was always taken care of if
Yeah.
anything happened. But if he wanted to get something, and it didn't matter if we were in a pickup truck or a limousine or
I
the
mean,
Stutz.
She threw a damn fit, excuse my language, but Joey's dog, Tiger,
Oh.
when we first got our Lincoln,
Elvis gave us the Lincoln Continental.
and we were taking him to the vet.
I was bringing him back from the vet.
Well, he bowed up, in
the back seat.
And,
And I was going, no. I was going up the back gate, and I was going, no, wait, we're almost there. Don't do it. And I remember pulling up, and I was just having a fit, and Mike McGregor and Earl Pritchett were out there, and they go, "What did he do, Joe?" And I said, "He in my car." They were dying.
boy, she
I was
she
so
had a
mad.
fit.
Woo, I was so mad at that dog.
well, it's like, I mean,
Dogs got to go. They gonna
they
go.
gotta go, they're gonna go. But it is something about getting on the road with a dog that all of a sudden,
Yeah.
they gotta go.
But this was a big
Is
dog.
that right, Baba?
It was actually, it was the one that Joey got when he was staying with my mother and daddy, way down in Mississippi. He brought it. It was somebody's dog, and it looked like an Australian dingo.
Yeah, Australian dingo.
It was so. It was almost like a greyhound. Joey named him Tiger, and he would ride the golf cart and go down to the gate when they would go, and everybody thought Elvis had got a new dog. And one of the gate guards told him it was Elvis's Australian dingo, and they thought it was. It was Joey's old stray dog that he brought home, that he begged to bring home.
When he crapped, you had to have a super duper doo doo scooper.
A shovel, like elephant shovel. Well, did you ever spill anything in any of Elvis's cars? Turn over a drink, drop
No,
candy, or
like you did mine.
No,
No,
man, no.
let me tell you.
I didn't drink nothing or eat nothing or anything like that. I was too scared.
When we were
scared?
going together, Billy had a Cadillac, a '56 Cadillac. Just had the
Sedan DeVille.
yes, it was beautiful, and I remember we had stopped and got milkshakes, and we were going to my house, and I accidentally tipped over my milkshake on the carpet. I thought he was going to have a stroke. He was just, hurt my feelings.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings.
You remember it, don't you?
But you should have held on to your milkshake. No.
On top of it was a chocolate milkshake.
I did kind of
React
overreact to it. But I have paid for it, believe me. Over the years.
Ooh, milkshakes, and then if you don't get it fully up, that milk, that dairy, and then the heat and humidity.
Yeah.
We
Well,
had
they
one.
had things you
But
could
we've
do.
had so many things. We were going fishing one time with my sister and brother-in-law, and we had stopped and got minnows. His mother and daddy had a big old pond in the back of their house, and we were taking them. It was down in Mississippi, and we were taking them, and we went around the curve. We were going a little bit fast, and the minnow bucket turned over in the car, and we
Minnows, went everywhere.
flipping, flopping. We stopped and tried to. They went down to this pond on the side of the road and got some water, and about a month later, we were still finding minnows.
Everybody said,
Had
man,
to fumigate it, and ugh.
this smells awful fishy.
Something fishy about this car.
A couple weeks ago, we were going down to Tupelo to Daddy and Teresa's I believe it was when we picked our pool up. And it was kind of cool, and we stopped at Starbucks, and I got me a coffee, and it was like a white chocolate, like a real sweet, but it had all the dairy in it. And we didn't get a mile on the interstate, and I went to pick it up, and it, I guess, mashed the cup in, and the lid popped. It went all over the front of Nolan's truck, and we cleaned, but he had to leave the windows down and all that to clean, because he said he came out one day, and it had like that milky smell.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Yeah.
Sour milk.
Yeah.
I don't like it. When I drink coffee, it's just got to be coffee and my hazelnut creamer, and that's it. I don't like any of those things to make it taste, and I don't like cold iced coffee.
Oh, I do.
I can't stand that.
Up to me, Starbucks would go out of business.
Me too. I just don't.
I just like plain black coffee. But you know, other people like.
Yeah,
you know,
other people
love,
like it.
love.
Wayne
does.
Wayne's their biggest fan.
Yeah.
So.
I just we've drank coffee all of our life. My mama said that's the first thing I ate when I was born was gravy and coffee.
What?
Elvis, he had to have his coffee
Every day. Every morning.
with a little sugar and cream in it.
Well, see, that's how I drank it when I was growing up.
Sugar and cream?
A little sugar and cream.
Sugar and cream.
So y'all heard that. You're like Elvis if you're putting sugar and cream in your coffee.
Yep.
This one says, Billy, do you remember, and I know you do, and I actually have a video of you and Daddy doing it, but it says, do you remember the karate joke you did? And it said, hint, the middle finger.
Yeah.
Yeah. They did that at one of the questions and answers.
That was at Crosstown Theater. He had gone up to the concession stand, go to the bathroom. When he come out, well, you know, he stopped there and he was talking to somebody, you know, and he was, you know, telling them about karate. And, you know, I told him, I said, look, I know a karate move that'll, you know, outdo anything you can do if you can't get out of it. And he said, oh, get out of here, you know, go sit down. I said, no, I'm serious, you can't get out of it. I said, now, I'll show you, and I said, I promise you I won't hurt you anyway, but you won't get out of it. And he said, okay, just show me, and if it hurts, I'm gonna kick you plumb back down to the seat. And I said, well, grab my wrist, you know, and he grabbed it, and I said, squeeze. I said, you might ought to grab it with both hands. So he grabbed it with both hands. I said, you're gonna have to squeeze harder than that. And he started squeezing. Of course, you know, when he did, I said, I can't. And of course, he hit me, you know. You little, you know.
He used it, though.
But, yeah.
He used it later on other people. I got this karate hold I know that y'all haven't seen. Something got in my eye, and it's just...
But we will always, you know.
Always doing some crazy
stuff like that. Yeah.
Do you have any recollection? And somebody's gonna say Danielle says all the time. That's I do. I'm thinking
that's yoga.
That's literally
yoga.
That is.
Yoga.
That's meditation. Meditation. That's just. I'm literally thinking out loud when I say
Well, let's see, you can hit me slap joke.
That was Lisa's seance.
It says, do you have any recollection of Mary Jenkins using a yellow skillet with a lid? Somebody purchased or saw one purchased or was thinking about purchasing, and it was a yellow skillet with a lid that supposedly Mary had done like an authenticity letter of it and said she used it, and then somebody had given it to her after, you know, after the fact, and I guess she sold it or whatever. But they said, did y'all have recollection of any of the cookware being yellow with a lid?
I never really.
I
paid-
don't, cause I didn't go in the kitchen
Right.
that much. You know,
Right.
the cooks, they done the cooking.
Yeah.
You know.
So I mean, it could
I
be
didn't
you
watch.
didn't
Yeah,
pay
it could have
attention
been.
to
Yeah,
the.
you know, and could very well be. You know.
I know a lot of times though. I know your mother had some things that
Show my TCB.
was given to her
Take over,
from Gladys.
Mhm.
I still got one of the little creamer
Yep.
things. It was like a corn thing with a shuck on it and a little
Okay.
handle, little
Yeah.
cream. Used to they had cream pitchers that they would set out with your coffee and or a lot of times tea that people.
Tea.
But I've got that she was given that and other things. So they did give.
And really don't know if somebody didn't give it to her. You know.
Yeah.
And all
Right.
that. I mean, you know, just trace something like that back. You know, I mean, you just can't hardly do it.
No,
know,
you
just-
can't because
You just know that that person gave it to you.
Right.
yeah.
And whether they use it or not, I mean, you know, more than likely, you know, but
I know your
something more
mother.
fancy came along or something they like better, you know. In
Yeah.
their case, they just replaced
Well,
it.
a lot of times though, your Aunt Gladys would give things to your mama and to Cletus, and
Yeah.
you know that she. I know your mother had a pink glass powder, like used to. They had loose
Little
powder.
Loose powder.
Bowl like
Yeah,
that.
and it had a poodle
Yeah.
on top
Mhm.
of it, and she had given her that out of from her stuff. So she
Now,
had-
how would that? Let's say, and I'm just thinking out loud. How would that work if let's say the cooks had stuff going on? I mean, at what point would they say, let's replace the cookware, let's replace the silverware, let's replace the dishes? I mean, would the cooks say we need
They
this?
probably
Yeah,
would
probably
tell
told-
Vernon.
To
Yeah,
Vernon, and he
yeah.
would have it.
And say, you know, we need...
or Delta later.
you know, or
Delta was like
yeah. And, you know,
and they would like with bed sheets and
Well, yeah.
and
I mean,
you know,
everyday
towels
use
and
stuff.
things like that.
Who
I mean,
would
back
pick
then,
the?
Teflon and stuff like that, I don't know if it was out then or not,
Right,
you know. But stuff, you know, even nowadays, you know, skillets and all
Yeah,
of
that
you know,
wear out or
glasses, you know, you change them, or cups, you know.
Now, who would pick like the color of the towels and stuff like that?
if Delta bought them, she usually matched
Yeah.
them with whatever
Yeah.
bathroom, who's ever was going.
Okay.
I know before we moved out to the trailer, before we moved up there, she had gotten sheets and pillows and pillowcases and things like. I still have the pillows that were there when we lived there. The bed, the king size
King
feather
size
pillows.
beds, yeah.
Mhm.
What kind of pillows did Elvis like to sleep on? Were they feather, cotton field?
Satin sheets to lie on.
I don't know what
I
kind.
don't know.
You know.
That was in a song, well, gotcha song.
I never paid attention to what.
But I
But
don't
you
know, I
don't
didn't
know.
either. You know,
But like when he needed something like that, I mean, like when I say we need new towels, I need new sheets,
He
I
never-
need
he-
new pillows. I mean, did he say, "Hey, I need somebody to get it," or was it just a
Yeah,
thing
he,
that?
he might say, you know,
If he noticed it, but
Yeah.
Or did he have
normally-
housekeepers that would say,
Yeah. Normally, Delta kept check on stuff like that.
Okay.
After she came, she would say, like if they needed towels or new sheets for the other bed. Elvis's bed was, custom.
"Who did the
Yeah.
laundry?"
The
maids.
maids.
Okay.
Yeah. That's the
Um,
laundry rooms downstairs.
Okay.
You know,
I did it in Palm Springs.
and right off the pool room.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you come up the stairs going to the jungle
Yeah.
room, it was
Bathrooms
on
on one side, laundry rooms on the other
Another.
side, going up the.
did any of the cooks and maids live at Graceland full time, or did they just come and go? Like,
no,
did they have a
had certain
schedule?
hours.
Okay.
Yeah.
So did he have somebody there around the clock?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So some people were day,
Yeah.
just
Some
like
were
at
night,
a
yeah.
just like
Yeah.
at a regular at a warehouse or something.
Yeah.
Morning
Day shift,
and-
night shift.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, like 3 shifts,
Early morning till, certain time in the afternoon, and then,
And they all knew how to, fix what he liked.
yeah.
They had to,
Had to know.
learn that.
And they were good cooks.
Yeah, they were.
They were.
But
Um,
that's the name of that tune.
we did get one question that asked.
Oh no, we just got one question.
If we did, if
Whew, that's
if
bad.
me and or Lainey, either one, have gone on the Graceland tour, and no, we have not. I think I did a video back a couple of months ago about that. I have not. Lainey has not. My husband never has. We would like to eventually one day, but as I explained it, we know that it's not the same as, it's not the home and the home feeling. We know that it's set more as a museum. Not that it's not interesting, not that I wouldn't love to just see it one time. I would love for Lainey to. One of my coworkers is a huge Elvis fan, and her granddaughter, I think, is in the 3rd or 4th grade this past school year, and that grade, they went to Graceland on a school field trip,
yeah,
and she was so
great.
excited because the daughter and the granddaughter are big Elvis fans too, and I would love to see it one time. I never have. I do plan on it one day.
Believe me,
I know
it's well worth seeing.
I would
It really is.
I would love to see it, just to say I have seen it, and to kind of point out. Just like you're telling me where this and this and this and this, I'm agreeing, but the whole time I'm thinking,
You really don't know in your mind because you've never seen it.
No, because I've never
yeah.
seen it. Yeah.
It was like Billy was telling me today. I was showing him a picture. I said, it was a picture of they said Elvis had his own man cave that
Secret
nobody
room,
ever
yeah.
saw. It was a secret room. That's the biggest bunch of malarkey I've ever heard in my life.
Right.
I showed it to Billy, and Billy said, I've been over every inch of that house. I played up, it went up in the attic.
Well, I mean, you
went up-
lived there before they did, right?
Yeah, but that room was not there at Graceland. There's not a secret
No.
room.
Well, you couldn't tell.
And
if
I
it
don't
really
think,
was.
I don't
It wouldn't be a
think.
secret anymore. And if
I don't-
Elvis lived there, he
And
would
what I
have
saw of it, I don't know when it was taken, the picture and all, but I think he would had something a little more,
yeah.
fancier.
Fancier than
was
what
in
they
that
had
one.
in there. Well, all right. Now
But
here's
that's.
just not true.
I wish somebody would show it to me.
Well,
Yeah.
I would like.
'Cause
I would like to go.
Huh?
I said I would like to go. I would like to see it one day, but no,
No,
we
I'm
just
talking about their
haven't.
secret room.
secret room?
Unless they had dug a tunnel or something,
tunnel
made a room
underneath.
underneath or somewhere.
You never know.
You never know. That's right. You never know. But I don't.
I
believe
mean,
I know
What
that.
was the
he
story
couldn't. He couldn't keep a secret. No way.
that Elvis
No.
had buried the studs in the front yard?
Why would he? I mean, good grief. Some of the
stuff
things
people can come up with.
I know some of the things that people come up with, and some of the things that people come up with, like his son, I'm Elvis Jr. I mean, my God, look at him. Elvis would not have produced anything like some of those I've seen. My God, I mean, get real.
Oh Lord! And I mean, why would you wait until now?
Well, it's just like
Yeah.
people that tell stories that are not really.
Well, wait
All
until
the people that could back them up are
Less
dead.
people that can correct
Yeah.
them, now.
They're
Now.
dead. There's nobody that can correct them hardly, and so they go wild
right.
telling. And it's like with selling things. That's why Billy won't authenticate anything somebody buys, because anybody could.
Unless
take
it
any-
was from us.
Unless you knew for a fact. You did with Al, which Al Strada
yeah.
wouldn't have lied about it anyway. But Al had a guitar that was
Elvis
Elvis's,
gave
and,
him, yeah.
and
Real fancy guitar,
Yeah.
real nice.
But you knew it.
Oh, yeah.
You know, but you're not gonna do it
no,
just for anybody.
Just anybody.
because
know,
people gather up old pajama tops or, you know, just anything. And this was Elvis's. Could you, you know,
No.
and you know, I don't know about her. I know what you're thinking. But
Baba.
what's she doing?
No, when somebody asked before if Baba was the dog that
I know. Baba will soon be 15 years old.
if she was the dog that Elvis got for.
Yeah, she'd be like 50.
Like 50.
Now,
years
she was
old.
cloned.
She was cloned.
Yeah, she was cloned
Leave
from
my
After one of his dogs.
Oh,
Leave
okay.
my clone alone.
Yeah.
All right,
No,
one last question,
So
and then
ridiculous.
we'll wrap it up.
Your
Just
hair's
looking at Baba, thinking, "You poor old thing. You're like 50 years old."
91.
91.
She's
So-
91 years in dog years.
90.
91.
Yeah, 14.
I don't know. I think 91, isn't it?
Hell, I don't know.
All right, it's 7 years.
Yeah.
No,
7 times 13, 3 to...
No, she's
7,
15.
21,
She's
and it's-
15.
Oh, 15. Oh, well, she's older than that. Why'd you tell me
Isn't
you're
it
15? I
105?
missed 2 of your years there.
No.
Don't ever do that again. I'll slap
Yeah, it's
you.
105. She would be 105. Ooh, I know how you feel, Baba.
Go ahead.
Did Elvis practice his dance moves, or did that just come natural?
This came natural. Now, he may have up in his room, but I guarantee you nobody was
Nobody
around.
was around or anything. That's what I was just picturing, was him up there in the mirror practicing.
We used to, Priscilla and I used to stand in front of the mirror up there and do the twist and the mashed potato and the, you know, all the, we'd stand and watch ourselves dance in those, the mirror.
I
Don't
hated
you know,
when that,
she would just
the potatoes got between your toes. I had to clean it
I
out.
stomped. Do the stomp. That was another
Do the
one.
stomp.
Oh,
Yeah, there was a lot of dances back then.
don't you know,
The dog.
she just would not want anybody to know she was in the mirror watching herself dance. So,
Oh, but she didn't. But she didn't have any friends or anything. I mean, anytime somebody lives in the same house with you, which we did in California, and we went shopping or did something just about every day. But I guess she's ashamed of me. She don't want anybody to know.
country hickey.
You country bumpkin.
So, I guess with that, we'll wrap it up. We'll have more questions again all next week. New video, new questions.
New and
So
all the time.
stay tuned.
What do we always say? Elvis fans
Elvis
matter.
fans matter. I almost said we always live with us, but we do. Elvis
I
fans,
have done that.
and that Elvis fans matter. Oh.
Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Thanks for watching.